Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt and welcome to the first time I'm actually recording a vlog here in my new place. That's pretty cool. I gotta talk to you guys about what we are doing when it comes to live streams now that I'm living in a new area. I don't know if you missed out on what happened, but I actually moved. I do not live where I used to live before. The reason why I moved is so I could have better internet, and I do have better internet, and it has been amazing for live streams. It's been amazing for uploading videos. I have fiber now. Before I had like shitty cable. And now I have fiber that has like 70 down and 70 up when it comes to speeds. Before I had 60 down and 4 up on cable. So things are a lot better here. But because of that, me moving to a new area, my schedule changes around a little bit because of the things that go on in the world outside of YouTube. So, I don't know if you know this, but SwingPoynt likes to dance, okay? Schoolboys, I gotta dance. So, I like to do Zumba a lot, and there's a YMCA around where I live. So, I gotta change my schedule here for live streamings because Zumba used to be Monday, Wednesday where I used to live. Now, Zumba is Monday, Thursday. And I can't just give up on Zumba yet, okay guys? I gotta see how it is around here. I gotta give it a couple of shots. So what we're gonna do with our schedules is we're gonna do Wednesday, Friday, Saturday streams for at least a little while. We're not gonna do Thursdays. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. It's gonna be Wednesday at 5 p.m., Friday at 5 p.m., Saturday at 7 p.m. So really all that's changing is Thursdays moving to Wednesday. Otherwise, it's like the same exact thing. Thinking about it a lot more, I kind of really am considering Sunday now that we actually have a gap. So it would be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. We shall see. But for now, it's going to be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Alright? So, let's get into what you guys really want here. And that's some reading your comments, alright? Let's do it. I miss Corpse Party. I feel like a lot of people miss Corpse Party. And I feel like the reason why people miss Corpse Party is because it was such a good game. But now people are like, well, can you play Corpse Party Blood Drive? Can you play Corpse Party The Book of Shadows? And I've heard not that great things about them, and I heard they're really, really long. So, even if they might be okay games, if they're like ridiculously long, that makes them not quite as good for a Let's Play. I don't know. I don't know. But if you do want to see Corpse Party, go ahead and check it out. We played Corpse Party a long time ago. If you missed it, you can always go back to it. If you ever wonder if I've played a game, by the way, just go ahead and type in SwingPoynt, name of the game, and my name will pop up right then and there. Because I've had so many people ask me, SwingPoynt, have you played Undertale? Yeah. All you gotta do is type in SwingPoynt Undertale, and then you'll be able to see if I played it. Same with any game. So, next time you're wondering if your favorite YouTuber has played something, go ahead and type in their name, and then type in the name of the game, and then it should pop right up if they played it. And another thing with Corpse Party is I kind of want to watch the anime. I don't know how long, I think it's Tortured Souls, right? Corpse Party Tortured Souls. I don't know how long it is though. It's only like 4 episodes long. You guys let me know. I'm sure somebody in the comments knows way more about Corpse Party than I do and the anime. Let me know. Did you purposely name it after David Cameron's cat, or is that just a coincidence? Okay, so that British son of a bitch, Larry, over on the other side of the world is a poser. My Larry is the real Larry, aight? And he was just here, actually. I don't know if he was like on my chair at the beginning of the video. So there's like a Larry the cat on like Downing Street or something like that. I think that might have been David Cameron's cat. I don't know. I didn't even know who David Cameron was until I read this comment. Apparently he's like some leader dude over in Europe. But how Larry got his name, my Larry, is that I had a Larry the cat thing way before I actually had an actual cat named Larry. I would just draw cats all over the place, and people were like, what's his name? I'd be like, I don't know. What's his name? I don't know. So eventually, I talked to one of my friends, Jenray, and I was like, well, what do we name the cat, huh? I don't know. People asked me what we should name it. What should we name it? She said Larry. So that's what we went with. I'm pretty sure Frank was on the board too, but we went with Larry the cat instead of Frank the cat. So, that's how Larry the cat got his name. Pretty simple. Just asked my friend what we should name him, and Larry is what came up. And then I find out that there's some freaking British cat named Larry, whatever.
South Park or Family Guy.
Okay, so I don't really watch cartoons that much, like I used to. But when I was younger, I watched a lot of Family Guy. And then I kind of just stopped watching it completely. I would say now that I'm a little bit older, I would say South Park, even though they're both like toilet humor. I feel like South Park usually does this thing where there are much deeper meanings behind their cartoons. Like, it's all really ridiculous and it's all a lot of satire. And I feel like as you get older, you can appreciate what they're doing into their cartoons a lot more than what I did when I was younger. Because again, there's so much satire in South Park. Like, it is a very, very smart show. It does a lot of stupid stuff, but behind all of it, there's some very smart people who relay some really intelligent messages. So, I would say South Park. Nowadays. Are you gonna play Welcome to the Game? I actually bought Welcome to the Game and I tried recording it, and it's not my thing. I really did. I gave it a honest shot. I played for like a half hour and I just was not feeling it. I don't know. We're probably not going to do Welcome to the Game on the channel. I feel like if you're really interested in seeing what happens with the deep web, go ahead and check out somebody else's playthrough, because it's already been done up a ton of times anyway. Wasn't that fun to play for me? I'm sure it's good for other people, but not for me. Welcome back, Mike. I hope you've settled in well. So, this is a comment regarding me moving, and yes, the move went really well. So thank you, Jen, for the well wishes. A lot of you guys were super nice, like, oh my god, SwingPoynt, I hope good luck moving. I hope it all goes well. Best of luck, friend. And that was very sweet of you. So thank you guys so much. The move went well. Things are good. I'm all set up here. At least in terms of my YouTube room. I still have other things to set up in the rest of the place, which is why I haven't done that setup video I was talking about. I want to do a setup video for what I got going on here, but I want to buy an extra couple of pieces of hardware that I was planning on buying. That way I don't like get a new thing like 2 weeks after I do my setup video, right? That makes sense. So I'm planning on getting a new keyboard, probably a Logitech G910. I don't know, I have to see what all goes into the macro keys and things like that, and whether or not that's even worth it, because I want to be able to have extra keys on my keyboard to make it so I can use it in OBS, but from what I've been reading, OBS doesn't respond to the macro keys the way you'd expect them to, so either way, I want to get some more things before I go ahead and do a video on it. Like, I seriously can't get over the hair. I don't know, the messy hair is just so great, and it's just great and floofy. So yeah, my hair, I don't know. I got a haircut not that long ago, believe it or not. I don't do anything with it. I don't know. I just get out of the shower and go with a towel, and that's it. I use Pert shampoo, so I don't know if that contributes to it, because like Pert is just such a horrible shampoo for your hair that probably makes it more floofy because it's all just like beat to hell and not conditioned. It's like the 2-in-1 Pert shampoo conditioner thing, but I'm pretty sure the more I use that, the more chance I have of going bald at a young age. But whatever, it makes my hair floofy and people like the floofs. Are you getting a new P.O. box? Yep, I'm gonna be getting a new P.O. box. So since I moved, my P.O. box is no longer really gonna make sense for me where it was before, right? So I'm gonna be getting a new P.O. box. I will let you guys know when I do. So if you've been wanting to send me things, do not send them, because I'm not going to get them at the old P.O. box anymore. You guys have been pretty good about that. I warned you guys a couple of weeks ago. Nah, don't send me anything. I will get a new P.O. box sooner rather than later. I completely isolate myself, go offline on Steam, leave my friend's TeamSpeak server, etc., and just watch YouTube to relax. And the reason why I picked this comment is because it feels kind of relatable right now. And the reason why is because what I've done just recently is I've kind of just turned off Twitter and Facebook and Reddit and just news articles in general. And the reason for that is because I need to personally get away from all the kind of negativity that is all over it. It feels like every single day, at least every single week for sure, that there's some just like heinous act of violence, be it the shootings that happened in Dallas, the truck thing that just happened in France, the shootings in Orlando, the cop violence towards those 2 black men here in America. This is all in like the past couple weeks. And there's so many of these things that I can't even keep track of them anymore. And I hate that. I hate that I can't even remember all the different things that happen because there's so many of them. And the reason why I need to kind of just isolate myself, like PJ's talking here, is because when you do what I do for a living, you're a YouTuber, your job is to go ahead and be a part of social media, keep up on it. Part of my job is to read Twitter, to read Facebook, to go on Reddit and see what's going on with the world news, to see news articles from other websites. It's part of what my job is. I need to stay on top of things, stay current. It's what I do. And it's exhausting, man. Like, to always see all the negativity. It feels like every other day I see a hashtag of pray for insert city name here. And as exhausting as that is, that's not even all of it. Part of what it is when you see the comments that go along with these things, and all of a sudden you see all this just like unbelievable hatred coming out of the woodwork, I just can't believe how much there is. And like with these attacks, anytime anybody attacks anybody, what you see is a bunch of people being incredibly racist towards anybody who has, or not even racist, but like prejudice towards anybody who practices a Muslim religion. Because anytime there's any sort of violence, ISIS is like, we did it! And the reason why they do that is because they want to legitimize themselves. Like, I could stub my toe on a goddamn table and ISIS would be like, we planned that! They're always trying to make themselves seem like they're more powerful than they are. And I hate all the blind hatred that people spew at others. And it's everywhere. And what I need to do is step away from social media because I just can't, I just don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see all this hatred. I don't want to look at what's trending and then just see a bunch of people being horrible to each other. And I do know that by me stepping away from social media, that doesn't fix anything. Me going like this, saying I can't hear anything, doesn't make the problems go away. But that's not like I'm not going to hear about these things anymore. I'm still going to know when there's an act of violence. I'm still going to know that people were killed, people were hurt. I'm not going to be completely shut out. But when you make your living off of always being around in it, you don't just know about it. You become like buried in it. I get to see so much nastiness come out of people on the internet that people don't do that as much in real life. So I kind of need to take a step back personally to stay away from it and just try to like not feel so hopeless that there's no way that we can even start to fix what's going on in the world. And by turning those types of things off, I feel like that'll help a lot. And like PJ said here, he turns off everything and just watches YouTube to go ahead and make himself feel better. And I feel like that makes sense. Because the world is kind of crazy if you just take a moment to look at what people are saying. And it hurts when I see these types of things happen to my friends, and like this prejudice. Like, I have so many friends that have to deal with just this like unfounded hatred, like no point in being hateful. Like so many, my gay friends have to deal with this on a daily basis. My black friends have to deal with, like pretty much everybody except me has to deal with this. And the reason why I don't have to deal with it is because I'm a straight white male and I have a college degree. I got nothing to deal with. I don't have to deal with that prejudice. But it hurts still to see it. It hurts when I see my gay friends be called fags. It hurts when I see transgender people be treated like they have a problem. It hurts when I see my black friends have to deal with so many things. Like I can't even start. Be it people just judging them just by looking at them. All the hateful words that are used. I could go on and on and on. It hurts when I see anybody who even kind of looks like they could be Arab or Indian for some reason. People judge them too. And they treat them like a terrorist. Like they're nervous that they're going to go blow something up. It's so stupid. It hurts when I see any of my female friends be treated like they're stupid just because they're female. It hurts when I hear people call people retards. And it hurts when I see people joke about rape. And I know that I don't actually have to directly deal with any of it being who I am. Somebody that was born as a white male, straight, I don't have to deal with any of that. But it still hurts. And I know that I will never understand the same type of pain that all my other friends feel. But I am glad that I still feel like it hurts me too. Because I feel like if I were to see those types of things and feel like, not my problem because it's not happening to me, then that's a problem. I guess it's kind of like a brother's keeper type of thing. Like, if I see somebody get wronged on the other side of the street, it hurts me a little bit too, and I want to do something about it. I don't want to just act like it's not a big deal. Because even though it's not my direct problem, it kind of still is. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to one of my friends. It happened to somebody who I don't even know, but I know that it was unfair. That they were treated like that. I don't want it to stop hurting because I feel like if it does, that's when things are really bad. I don't ever want to get used to hearing these horrible things and just be like, yeah, that's part of the world. And I think what scares me the most is like all these kids who are young. 10, 11, 12, 13. And I know if you're 10, 11, 12, 13, you hate being like, hey, just because I'm young doesn't mean I'm stupid. Yeah, I know. But I do know that people that are younger are much more easily influenced by this type of stuff. And I just hope that it doesn't feel normal to you either. Like if you see one of your friends and one of these popular kids in school, I know being popular is like a huge deal all the way up until you're like 18. And then people get over it. If you see one of the popular kids in school saying those types of mean words, or being rude or being hateful, one, don't do it like they do. Don't say the things that they do. Two, maybe if you're feeling a little courageous, stand up to them and be like, that's not cool. And if they make fun of you for you saying, hey, try to be a little bit more tolerant, if they make fun of you for that, you don't want to be their friend. You want to get away from them. They are not the type of person that deserves any sort of good attention. You know what I mean? You got to stay away from them. Because you don't want their nastiness to leach into you. You know what I mean? And if you are somebody who has the power to influence other people, I hope that you take that power to go ahead and spread good. Do something positive. Hell, you don't even have to be in that position. You could just be someone who sees someone on the, in a restaurant line. You're sitting there waiting for your goddamn McDonald's and you see someone standing next to you and you be like, hey, I like your hair, or I like your clothes, or you got pretty eyes, or just something nice to just kind of like trigger some good vibes. That's something everybody can do. And we need to do something active about it too. Hashtag pray for Orlando, hashtag pray for Dallas, hashtag pray for Nice. That doesn't do anything. Doesn't. It makes people aware of it, of what's going on, and I guess that's part of the battle. But you need to do something beyond that. And I guess part of what I try to do is just be that positive outlet for people during live streams. Because I'm starting to really understand that isolating yourself just to get away from it all is definitely something that makes sense. I'm starting to really understand why people rely on YouTubers so much. I've never understood it before. I was like, yeah, whatever. I make these YouTube videos, but I don't really understand why people watch them. Like, they're funny, but, like, people say that they brighten up their days and that it helps get them out of depression, things like that. And I think the reason why it helps is because it helps get you away from all the negativity. Like, all the really nasty stuff. Like, I don't feel like completely ignoring things fixes anything. It's like, we'll talk about them during live streams, these bad things that happen, but we also stay positive, too, knowing that there's a bunch of good people out there. But it's really easy to find the really, really nasty, negative, hateful people, too, on the internet. So to have a place to go that is positive, where people care about each other, even if they don't know each other, even if they don't have any reason to care about each other, they still do. That means something, and to be around that is important. So, I don't know. I guess moral of the story, I'm kind of getting away from social media for a while, guys. I'm still going to be posting videos and all that, and still doing live streams, and I'll like pop a tweet on Twitter to say, hey, we're doing a live stream right now, but I don't know if I'm going to respond as much to people. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm just probably not going to see it. because I just need to get away. And if I just open up Twitter, or I open up Reddit, or I open up Facebook, I see it immediately. All the hate, all the nasty, all the depressive thoughts, all the drama. Don't even get me started on drama, because that's a really disgusting part too. And people are kind of gluttons for it. There's a reason why drama is considered clickbait. It's because people can't help themselves. And that's really depressing too. But anywho, sorry for the long rant, but it's been on my mind a lot, and this comment kind of made me think about it. So, we're going to be doing a live stream tonight, guys. 5 p.m. US Central like we usually do on Fridays, 7 p.m. tomorrow on Saturday like we usually do. The main schedule change is going to be from Thursday to Wednesday. We're moving the 5 p.m. stream to Wednesday. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry to get all serious on you. But sometimes I feel like part of my job is to talk about these things and have a viewpoint on it. And if I pretend that these things don't exist, I don't really feel like I'm helping anything. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. You are the best. I'll see you tonight, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. All right, you guys are the best. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good one, and meow.